Kazu had been feeling under the weather for a few days. His body ached, his fever soared past 39 degrees, and he could barely lift his head off the pillow. When he called his wife, Tamao, to let her know he was at the hospital, he expected concern, maybe even sympathy. Instead, her response chilled him to the bone. "I'll be staying at a hotel tonight," she said casually. "I have an important appointment tomorrow, and I can't risk being seen on camera if I catch the flu." Kazu blinked. "Are you serious? You're leaving me alone while I'm this sick?" Tamao scoffed. "You won't die from the flu. Just rest. Besides, I have a nail and hair appointment tomorrow. It's impossible to reschedule. You know how hard it is to get a spot at my salon." Kazu was too exhausted to argue. He simply sighed and hung up. But deep down, something felt off. His wife had been distant lately, colder than usual. And now, at the first inconvenience, she was choosing to stay in a hotel instead of taking care of him. It didn't add up. The next day, Kazu texted her. No reply. Another day passed. Then another. A full week went by, and Tamao never once checked in on him. But what caught his attention was a message from an old friend. "Hey, Kazu, I saw Tamao the other day, but she wasn't alone." His blood ran cold. He pressed for details, and soon enough, he received a picture. There she was, his wife, walking arm in arm with another man outside a shopping mall. They looked intimate. His hands clenched into fists. He knew confronting her outright wouldn't work. She'd lie, make excuses. No, he needed undeniable proof. So, he hired a private investigator. The reports came in quickly. The hotel stay? A business hotel near the station where she spent multiple nights. The important appointment? A romantic dinner at a high-end restaurant. And the man? A former high school friend who happened to be married. Kazu felt a storm brewing inside him. He waited until she finally returned home, acting as if nothing had happened. "Oh, you're feeling better?" "Good," she said, setting down her designer handbag. "I had such a relaxing week. The hotel was so nice, and the shopping." "Who is he?" Tamao froze. "What?" "The man you were with all week. The one you were holding hands with." She laughed nervously. "Oh, that? He's just an old friend. We ran into each other, that's all." "Every day?" Kazu shot back, his voice sharp. Tamao shifted uncomfortably. "You're overreacting." He pulled out the photos. "Am I?" Her face drained of color. "You had me followed?" "Damn right I did." She stammered, searching for an excuse, but Kazu had heard enough. "Pack your things. You're not staying here." She gasped. "Wait. You can't just." "I changed the locks." Tamao's face twisted with anger. "You're really going to throw me out over a misunderstanding?" "Misunderstanding? You checked into a hotel with another man while I was bedridden. And you expect me to believe nothing happened?" Tears welled up in her eyes. "I made a mistake. Please, don't divorce me. I can't live without you." Kazu's voice was ice. "You had no problem living without me while you were spending my money, did you?" Tamao's lips trembled. "I'll do anything, just don't divorce me." "Oh, you'll be doing plenty," Kazu said, pulling out the paperwork. "You and your friend will both be paying for this." The next day, Tamao received an official letter from Kazu's lawyer demanding both divorce and financial compensation. But the real blow came when her lover's wife found out. A week later, Kazu received one last text from his soon-to-be ex-wife. "It's all your fault. His wife found out, and now she's suing me too. I have nothing left." Kazu didn't reply. He simply smiled, closed his phone, and moved on with his life. And that, my friends, is why karma never misses its mark. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more real-life betrayals and shocking truths.